Hey everyone, this is Natalie from Light of Ascension Tarot. Welcome to your reading. Today's reading is called Lessons from the Other Side, and we're going to be looking at a loved one of yours that has crossed over to the other side, that has left the mortal coil of this lifetime, and we're going to look at what they've been learning and what information they would like to impart to you, or if there's anything that they would like to say to you. So this is, which I'm sure there's plenty that they want to say. When we open ourselves up to spirit and we are willing to receive that, there's always a lot of messages that come through. And yeah, just want to, this is going to be like part mediumship reading, part, you know, imparting knowledge for your particular life path. So if there's something that I say in this reading that draws you into believing this is your loved one that is speaking through me, etc., then, you know, I'm an evidence-based reader, so I like to give, you know, signs in my readings that this reading is for you. And for those of you that watch my other channel, powermoontarot or Natalie H, you know I bring through a lot of evidence all the time in my readings, such as names and places and a ton of stuff, song references, etc. So if any of that comes through in this reading and it reminds you of your loved one or a name, etc. At the beginning of this reading, I was already getting the name Megan. So if somebody has a Megan in their family, or you know one, or you're great friends with one, or you have someone close to you, or just someone you work with, even with that name, that is a name that Spirit gave me to start with. Of course, as we go into the reading, use your discernment and only take what's resonating for you, because obviously I'm doing this reading as a collective reading, although we have 3 different piles to choose from. And you may watch more than one pile because there may be messages for you in more than one pile, okay? And let's go ahead and go over the piles. Oh, and before we start, if you want to follow me on Instagram or TikTok, details for how to do so are in my description box below. I've started posting a lot more to TikTok. I've got a lot of content on there and hopefully something that you will enjoy. I'm also doing some extra readings on TikTok as well too. So if you feel like following me over there, let's go ahead and get into it. For pile number 1, we have the Labradorite, the beautiful Labradorite stone resonating with the energy of the Northern Lights. Love it. Just love holding it, looking at it, etc. For pile number 2, we have the Serpentine. And this stone actually I got in the Pacific Northwest when I used to live in Seattle. You know, there was one store there that I liked going to, and they had beautiful, beautiful crystals there. And this serpentine is native to the Pacific Northwest. Very beautiful, okay? And Sasquatch energy, right? Pacific Northwest. And we have pile number 3, which is the red agate. And this red agate, I picked it up on Etsy, and I was thinking about the root chakra at the time when I got it. Agate is also associated with the Fool in tarot, right? Staying grounded when we're taking big risks in life. And yeah, beautiful red agate. There's multiple like colors of agate. There's the stone itself has various tones of red in it, and it's very smooth. It's a very pleasing stone to kind of hold on to, okay? So depending on what you're into today and what you're feeling, you'll go with either pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3, and you can go directly to my description box below to click on your pile. And we're gonna go ahead and begin. I'm excited to do this reading for you guys, and I'm in a good space to do it. This morning I went to a park and I was walking around and it was just beautiful, and I took some cool footage. The geese there were literally just surrounding me the entire time. One came up to me so close and was literally just looking me right in the eyes. It was so powerful. I was like, whoa, okay. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Whenever that happens, like with a bird or an animal, and it's a wild animal, and they just stop and look at you like that, I always feel like that's our loved one that's crossed over to the other side, acknowledging us with a message and saying hi, okay? Very cool energy. So let's go ahead and get into it. Pile number 1, welcome to your reading. You chose the Labradorite, and today's reading is called Lessons from the Other Side. So we're going to be pulling on someone's energy for you, pile number 1, that is in spirit, that has passed over, or passed into the next lifetime, or to the other side, or into other lives in other dimensions. And we're going to see what they've been learning on the other side. We're also going to take a look at what messages that they have for you, pile number 1, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. I feel like my right or my left hand is vibrating. I just felt a little vibration in it, which to me just tells me there is spirits with us right now, because I always feel that vibration kind of pulling on my left hand when I feel spirit's energy come in. I'm also getting the E names like Eric or Erica right now, or just the E names in general, first name or last name, or it could be a family name, or a place like, I know Inglewood, it starts with an I and it is California, Inglewood, but I'm getting Inglewood or Eaglewood or Inglewood, something like that, okay, pile number 1. So let's go ahead and get into it for my beautiful pile number 1. Let's go ahead and see spirit-wise who is coming in. I'm feeling someone with dark hair and a mustache, okay? Somebody with dimples as well too, okay? Dark hair, a mustache, dark eyes, and dimples. Let's go ahead and see what we get. Let's see coming through here for my beautiful pile number 1s. Let's see what comes. We have the King of Cups. Okay. And I feel like Spirit was being funny with me and was like, oh, you know, watch you draw like the Queen of Swords or something like that, you know, when I'm imagining this. But it doesn't matter, masculine or feminine. It doesn't really matter. The kings and queens don't have like a gender, okay? But we see the King of Cups here. And I feel like this is somebody, you know, who, maybe didn't say a whole lot at times, but had a lot of emotion in their eyes. I feel like this is somebody who, when they, like I said, I've been being drawn to the dimples. They're showing me the dimples again. They're also showing me the palms of their hands. Okay, why are you showing me the palms of your hands? Somebody's saying something about being clumsy or touching something or getting a burn on their hand. Or something like that, which could refer to you, pile number 1, or something that happened growing up, or something that this person did, but they're showing me the palms of their hands. I'm also seeing someone here rubbing the palms of their hands together like, okay, this is good. This is gonna get good, okay? So yeah, someone who's excited to be here. I'm feeling like a masculine energy here, pile number 1. Coming through. So let's see what this person has to tell you, pile number 1. Oh yeah, this is gonna get good. Putting their hands together and talking about fire and the sun. I also feel like somebody could be here with brown hair, but they have reddish in their hair too. Okay, and I can be like, because this is a pile number 1, this is a general reading, so I can be pulling through, you know, multiple people. In fact, I feel like there's 3 spirits in particular here. One is a female spirit and is bringing up mermaids and talking about really long hair, like really, really long flowing hair. Okay. And like, you know, toe, and somebody's showing me their foot or like a tattoo or a toe ring or something like that too. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Let's see if we can, there's a 3rd spirit here and I feel like they're being kind of shy. And this spirit seems to be hiding behind the leg of the female that's coming through. And I feel like it's a female with long, darkish hair, okay, thinner, and it's a child that's coming. It's like a little blondie child, I feel like, coming behind her leg, okay? And yeah, talking about the child here with the sun, and talking about the family unit or people being together again and people being able to enjoy their time with each other and really experience a lot of happiness. This person is learning about happiness on the other side. They're learning about true joy. They're learning to it's like they get to go back to their childhood and really open their heart in the other side, okay? And this person, I feel like They might have been one of the male that was coming through, a little bit quieter, but has this really nice smile, really nice dimples, calmer demeanor. But I feel like they're able to really break out of their shell on the other side, okay? They're really able to kind of have fun and enjoy and celebrate. We have death here. So I feel like, you know, during this person's lifetime, like this person could have lost their father early on in their life, or could have lost a parent early on in their life. And something that brought them great sadness, especially in their youth, and it could have been on the earth plane, right? That this person lost their father early on in their life. And I feel like for some of you, I am describing your parent right now. So like, for example, pile number 1, your parent could have lost their parent early on in their lifetime and really forced a lot of, you know, there's a lot of grief and sadness, and also could have been kind of scary at times too, okay? And having to like face their fears, right? And, you know, and it could have made this person have like a more serious or quiet kind of a demeanor. And I feel like on the other side, this person is learning to lighten up a little bit. They're learning that, you know, even through, it's almost like when they were a child, their soul kind of got stuck and confined and stuck. And I'm feeling like pressure on my lungs or pressure on my chest, but it's almost like, or it could be a heart attack too, somebody here that had a heart attack. But I'm feeling like somebody when they were younger had something like that happen to them, or it was your parent, pile number 1, and this is your grandparent that's coming through, okay? But definitely something heavy and shocking and deep that happened to this person that they want to draw my attention to, is what I feel, okay? And now it's like they finally can see the deeper connections and why certain things happened the way that they did. And, you know, this person during their lifetime, they were having a very deep experience, pile number 1. And if you're a very deep person too, like you're a very optimistic person, you're a very loving person, you know, all of that, but you have a side to you that can be, you know, a little bit depressed at times, or feeling things very deeply, or maybe you have like an 8th house sun, or you have a very Pluto, you have like sun Pluto or moon Pluto in your chart, okay? Like, or you're a heavy Scorpio, right? Like you have Scorpionic and moon in Scorpio, right? You have a depth to you. You have an emotional depth to you. And this person is acknowledging that you also carry this like emotional depth with you. I have a new understanding. Yeah. So if this person was feeling kind of confined and kind of, you know, run over by life, I feel like this person, I'm seeing them on the other side now, and they look very happy, and they look at peace, and they look like they're having a lot more fun and exploring, okay? They're telling you, I'm learning, I have a new understanding about my emotions and showing them and facing my fears, okay? This person is saying, I have a new understanding. I am here helping you. Oh, I love that, pile number 1. This person is, and oh, look at here. Here's the person I was seeing, all right? Here's the, yeah, I mean, here it is. Here's the darker hair, or the darker reddish hair, and yeah, and the height, okay? And yeah, the male figure standing here. I am here helping you. I am here holding the flag for you. I am here, you know, I am standing here. I feel like wow, I'm getting emotional. Pile number 1. Okay, I got to get it together. When you're reading when I'm reading, I get emotional sometimes, because I feel this person is a lot more, their emotions are a lot more, you know, it's a lot more clear to them, like why they had them, what was the purpose of them, how it was helping them grow and evolve as a soul, okay? And, you know, I got this energy, I almost said grovel, and I feel like Spirit is giving me like grovel. And there's something, you know, with the death card here, it's like, no, don't take this from me. No, this can't happen to me. No, please don't go, right? This sense of like, you know, like groveling in a way. And if some of you guys in pile number 1 experienced in this lifetime a loss of a parental figure when you were very young, and you had that sense of, please don't go, and this can't be happening, right? And, you know, I feel like this person is saying, you know, they're saying, I am here helping you. I am here watching over you. Very beautiful. Okay. All right. I got to get myself together, pile number 1. All right. Spirit just gave me the name Sheila. Sheila. Okay. And someone is and I feel like it's the mermaid one. Someone is showing me sand. Okay. Like sand on a beach, sand between their toes. Okay. Although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason, right? Which can feel like a real slap in the face when we feel like something is so beautiful is being taken from us, right? And wow, you know, really creating a real sense of fortitude in your soul, pile number 1, a sense of this strength and perseverance and fortitude, okay? And yeah, so they too are understanding a lot more. They're seeing how the pieces of the puzzle put together now. We have preservation. You know what's so funny? When I was pulling cards, I was getting the P words, preservation, perspiration, perseverance, you know, all of that, right? And we have preservation here. And again, look at this. It's a skeleton, all right? And it's a baby, all right? And remember I mentioned the child earlier that was kind of peeping out behind her leg, and the lady with the dark hair, okay? And here's the skeleton. It has this dark hair and this child, okay? And somebody could have passed during childbirth, or somebody could have had a child that didn't survive. You know, that's hard, pile number 1. That is very, very hard. And you know, man, I don't even know what to say to it. When I see stuff, pile number 1, I don't even know what to say, right? But, you know, preservation, persevering. I have a new understanding. I have a new understanding about this loss and what it meant, okay, is what this person is saying. I have a new understanding about this now. I see how the puzzle pieces fit together, okay? We have card 15. Your love for others is powerful, and you are able to spread your gift of support far and wide. Your curious and social nature, yeah, I love this, King of Cups, puts you into contact with a variety of people, all who would benefit from your warm, heartfelt words of wisdom. Aw, that's beautiful. Card number 15. I am wise, okay? And, you know, sometimes when we have those experiences, especially when we're younger, that are very hard and very upsetting and really tough, it does create this wisdom. It does create this wisdom that we didn't have before as a soul. The flame still burns. It's still there, right? They're saying, you know, I'm learning about all these various shades of life and all these, and I feel this person is learning a lot about other lifetimes and the connections of other lifetimes to this lifetime. And it's almost like the sense that I'm getting for this person, or for you, pile number 1, it could be for both of you, kind of tying this energy together, is that the sum of the other lifetimes that this person had were challenging, but this lifetime, the most recent lifetime that this person had, was really like something that pushed their soul into an entirely new, like, space, is what I feel. Like these other lifetimes were kind of readying this person for this last lifetime that they had, okay? And yeah, and a lot goes into a lifetime for those of you, right? I mean, a lot goes into a lifetime. Every lifetime is important, but there's something about this last lifetime and also this protector of the flame, all right? And talking about the sun and the flame and the protector of the light, okay? Especially of times of great darkness, okay? Yeah, this person is saying, I'm here helping you, and I am helping to protect your flame, pile number 1, okay? Power, oh my God, here's the tiger. Here is the tiger in power. Find your inner strength with the death card, okay? Definitely for sure. Preservation and strength is what this person giving you a whole lot of emotional strength to persevere in this lifetime and protect your light. Pile number 1. Ooh, creation. Being creative is a wonderful way of witnessing the unfolding of your limitless creative soul. And that's coming out of the sun, okay? And this person is saying, I am here helping you. Your love for others is inspiring me and helping to teach me. I feel like this person is telling you what you do and how you care for others is helping to guide me too, right? It's a mutual relationship. It's not just the people, the ancestors guiding us. We're also guiding the ancestors. It's a mutual dance, okay? And talking about that powerful moment of creation. And you know, oftentimes to do really powerful creative work, we need that sort of soul unraveling. We need to kind of take it to that level to really get to the essence, to the flame of what is, okay? Dog. Okay, so for those of you that love dogs or you have a dog that has crossed over, definitely coming through in this reading. Dogs, of course, are so innocent and loving. And look at these pets. For those of you that love animals and love pets, look at your sweet animals. They're all here. It says, today I will love without condition. My energy and enthusiasm are an inspiration, the sun. I choose to be happy. I am a protector and a friend. Oh, I'm gonna cry. I gotta stop. Pile number 1. That is sweet. That is so sweet. I just heard like fetch. Like the word fetch, which of course with a dog that would make sense, but interesting, fetch. Let's see what else I can get. I'm getting a white dog, like a really pretty, beautiful white dog coming through, or a dog that had almost white fur. A dog with almost like human characteristics, very intelligent. Okay, yeah. I'm also getting like a little yippy skippy, okay? A little yippy skippy is what I'm getting, pile number 1, okay? Beautiful dog spirits with us today too. I'm just pulling on 2 right now, 2 energies, but there's a lot of them here. There's a lot of dog spirits here too. We have the Divine Masculine, number 22 with this King of Cups. This is, I feel like knowing when to act and when we should act in situations versus when we should let things unfold, right? Because I was saying about this person how they feel like a protector. And for those of you that had animals too, especially I'm drawing on like male dogs, the male white dog. I'm also getting I'm getting a female white dog, like with the name Shia or Shea, S-H-E-A or S-H-I-A, something like that, okay? But this divine masculine energy of knowing when to step in, knowing when to take action, knowing when it's right to do something, all right? To stand in the way of those who would want to corrupt, hurt, or control others, especially children, okay? And this person learning a lot about this divine masculine energy and, you know, how to be a protector of the flame, how to guard and protect others, right? I am here helping you. And we have house and buildings here. What does the house or the rooms of the house represent to you? In order, is it in order or is it a mess? What state are you in? Okay, and some of you guys, this is like a dream. I'm getting a dream house, okay? Some of you guys may be thinking about like down the road, this dream house that you would like, okay? And, or you've been thinking about, you know, where is it that I want to live? Or do I want to live in like a city, or do I want to live out in nature? And maybe some of you guys have been dreaming of houses or having dreams that you were in your old house with your grandparent, your child, or, you know, your parent, right? But I feel like, you know, it's kind of like a dreamscape where the buildings are all twisted and turned and everything looks crazy, but in the background is this one beautiful house just standing on its own in preservation, okay? Even though the world is crazy, even though, you know, the 3D plane is turned upside down and everything's wild, I feel like, you know, okay, also Spirit is drawing me something to like toilet paper and how, you know, some people, they don't replace when the toilet paper is out and they just leave the cardboard thing there for a while and they don't change it out right away, or they just let it sit there and they don't change it. All right. I feel like Spirit is drawing my attention to that. If you guys knew someone, I'm also getting the word Jack. Okay, Jack. You know, the world's a crazy place, but I feel like this person would rather see you living a little bit outside of the city. I gotta be honest, pile number one, because there's so much that can disrupt our energy in big cities. Just all the lines and the technology and everything, just kind of living purely, maybe even for some of you living off the grid in a way, okay? And I feel like it's easier for your loved ones to kind of get through to you when you're not wrapped up in, you know, going fast all the time. There's a need to kind of slow down here, okay? So let's go ahead and see what life advice, now that this person is on the other side, Spirit, what life advice do they want to give to pile number one, please? What life advice? The Ace of Swords. All right. Yeah, you hold the key, and what you know is correct, and you're the one with the power, you're the one with the flame, you're the one that you're still embodied, and so therefore, like, you can still use all the knowledge that you have. You can take everything that you've learned and apply it. And how exciting is that, okay? And I feel like they're saying, you know more than I did. Like, you know, you are gonna get, they might not have understood why everything was happening, right? And could have been a little bit chip on their shoulder sometimes about what was happening. But I feel like this person is saying, you know a lot more than I did, and you can unlock this, okay? We have the Two of Wands. And I feel like, you know, they're saying ever since you were a child, pile number one, and I'm seeing someone here with that brownish reddish hair, possibly related to that person. You have the same kind of color of hair. But I feel like this person is saying, you know, since you were a child, you've always believed in the impossible. You've always, like, you know, even from the time that you were young, you were super smart and driven, and you know, and you saw the world in a very unique way. And this person is just, I feel like, saying kudos to you and good for you, pile number one, for, you know, always, like, I feel like too, they're saying here, even though you're such a big energy and you can have so much impact, and if you wanted to, you could take up so much more space. Here is another house again too. But a lot of the time you focus on helping other people emotionally. You know, times where you could have been pushing your own agenda forward, or you could have been, you know, just pushing your own thing. You actually take the time, because I see her, she's looking at the moon, you know, and it's like you actually take the time to think about other people and consider their feelings in the decisions that you make and the way that you live your life, okay? And yeah, that is super cool, pile number one. They're saying, I feel like they're saying kudos to you. Like, you really know how to live in harmony with yourself and with others, okay? And we have the Three of Swords here, and it's coming out on the Death card. So they're saying, like, you know, these heartaches that you have gone through, these losses that you have gone through, have really opened up your heart and have really taken your attention more to your intuition and the softer side of who you are, rather than just worrying about what's exactly in front of you. And I feel like you're unlocking a lot of new information spiritually as well, pile number one. And this person is saying, you know, even though you went through these experiences, like, they opened up your heart, okay? And it could have been 3 relationships, it could have been 3 friendships. It could have been, you know, 3 family members, but something really opened up that heart of yours. And sometimes loss will do that. Loss will show us, you know, how deeply we love someone. You know, even though they may not have been in our life for a long time, and our attention may sometimes get focused on other things, like, you know, to feel pain sometimes is to know that there was love there. There was love there, okay? And they're saying that isn't a crime, you know, to love and to love deeply. That isn't a crime, pile number 1, okay? And I feel like too, they're saying if this person hurt you in any way when you were younger, pile number 1, I feel this person now understands better, and they're like, you know, they're feeling, they can feel the consequences of their actions, even on the other side, pile number 1, okay? If they hurt other people as well in their lifetime. Let's see what other message they want to share with pile number 1 here. The Wheel of Fortune. Baby, your life is changing, all right? Big time. And they're saying, you know, don't let that heart of yours go numb. Don't let that heart of yours just go through the motions, okay? And I feel like some of you guys are waiting on something. You're like, Tik Tok, motherfucker, okay? You've been waiting on something, and you've been putting in the effort, and, you know, sometimes it just feels like maybe like you're working against other people, or working against you, or circumstances are working against you. And, you know, maybe at times you've had some frustrations because of some delays, pile number 1, with your destiny and how you see this should go, okay? But I feel like they're saying, you know, and you may be comparing yourself to other people and saying, well, I'm this age, I should be on this path. And I feel like this person is saying, remember who and what you wanted to be when you were a child, when you were younger, before your heart was broken, okay? Because that's really the purity of who you are, okay, pile number 1? So they're saying, don't forget that. That's really who you are. Thank you so much, pile number 1. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope I was able to connect you to a person from your ancestors, a friend, a family member, and was able to bring those messages home for you, pile number 1. Please leave me a comment, like, share, subscribe if you feel so inclined, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. All right, let's go to pile number 2. Ooh, yeah, that's good. Gotta have some water. Wow, okay, pile number 2. Woo. Already feeling kind of lightheaded. Let's go ahead and see. All right, let's do it. Pile number 2, welcome to your reading. You chose the Serpentine, and today's reading is called Lessons from the Other Side. And we're going to look at a loved one from your life that has passed on to the other side and finished their earthly journey, and they have some advice or words of wisdom for you, pile number 2, or they have a message that they would like to express to you. So we are going to go ahead and get into it. This reading is going to be half mediumship and half kind of life lessons. So kind of half mediumship, half psychic. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's clear our space. I feel like holding this serpentine to my third eye. Spirits, angels, and guides, please connect me to the beautiful energy of my pile number 2s, and whoever would like to come through for my beautiful pile number 2s today. All right. Ooh. All right, pile number 2. Let's go ahead and see. I do feel the energy of a young man coming through, and I feel for some of you, this could be a romance or a friend or somebody that died when they were younger, okay? It could also be, let's see what else Spirit is going to give me here, but a younger man. It could be a brother. It could be a boyfriend that you had when you were younger. But let's see, Spirit, what else? Who wants to come forward here? Who is wanting to come forward for my pile number 2s, please? I also just got the name Anna, and I feel like someone is kind of shaking my left hand right now. That could be a name, a middle name, or someone in your family or someone you know with that name. Let's see what else here. Spirit, what else do you want to show me? Someone is showing me a clock. I feel like one of those grandfather clocks. An old clock that somebody had in their house when they were growing up. And I feel like it was very loud or annoying, or somebody would like run into it at times or hit their toe on it. I feel like, let's see what else here. What else? Somebody is showing me matches and like a matchbook. Somebody could have been a smoker, or you know how some people keep like matches in the bathroom too? Someone's showing me that. Very specific. I know not everyone does that. Some people do that though. And let's see, what else can you show me? What else, Spirit? Okay, I feel like Spirit is showing me shapes or triangles or something like that. I feel like somebody could have been like a kindergarten teacher, or somebody could have be a teacher, or it's like that image of teaching young kids, like teaching them shapes and triangles and like red triangles and orange triangles and, you know, rectangles, like that kind of a thing. Something about teaching children. All right. And that could be you in this lifetime, pile number 2, or it could be that this person you're asking about, but I am seeing that. I'm also getting a maternal energy here, like a grandmother type of a figure, or someone who's very patient and kind. So let's go ahead and see here for my beautiful pile number 2s. Who is coming through? Who is coming through for my pile number 2s? Patient and kind. There it is with the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody who's very patient and kind. And this could also, the Knight of Pentacles, I was speaking to like a young gentleman as well, who could have been very patient and kind as well. I feel like this is my patient and kind pile. We could have a Taurus coming through here, or an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But somebody who would like take the time to show people things, or maybe it was somebody who wanted to be a teacher, or somebody who is really good with children. But I am getting that kind of very like steady Eddie kind of energy. Someone could have a connection to the name Eddie here too. What else can you tell me, Spirit, about this Knight of Pentacles? This is someone who had a very patient, steady demeanor, who didn't get upset very easily. It would take a lot to get them upset. Yeah, very patient and kind and loving energy. All right, let's go ahead and see. I feel like Spirit is showing me someone who kind of drives like a grandma, okay? Like maybe they're young, but they drive like a grandma, okay? Or somebody joked about that, or a grandpa. Let's go ahead and see. Pile number 2. We have the 8 of Cups. Ooh, yeah. So, yeah, feeling like, okay, I want to say that this energy sometimes sees you giving up on things, pile number 2, or sees you just kind of going, you know what, fuck it, or just maybe running away from things at times. And they're like, you know, like, don't give up yet. Don't give up on what it is that you want. And, you know, I'm all for you, like going after what it is, you know, going towards what you want, and not sticking around in situations that don't allow you to flourish. But I'm getting this kind of like itchy kind of a feeling too, where this could be somebody who got mosquito bites a lot, or somebody who said like mosquitoes loved their blood. I know some of us have that, some of us don't, but I'm getting that kind of itchy feeling. And I think, you know, what they're saying here is don't give up. Don't give up. Like, things can get irritating, things can get itchy, things can get tough, but don't give up. Stay consistent with your path and what you're doing. Pile number 2, okay? And I feel like you guys are like, that's not, you know, that's not what I wanted to hear. You know, I thought I was free to go, you know, that's not what I wanted to hear. I'm kind of tired of this. I feel like some of you guys are saying, and this could be with your work. It could be with, you know, trying to decide what you're going to do next, what you're going to do with yourself, or relationships in general. And I feel like this person who passed away, they're a very gentle hand here. They come through with a message of love with this Ace of Cups. Like, open up your heart, open up your energy. And I feel this person tries to give you signs as well. And maybe sometimes you guys aren't seeing the signs. I feel like this person's like, you know, look up at me, look up at the stars, or look up and know that I'm still there and I'm still with you. And some of you guys could have, and this happens, you know, when somebody passes, you could have felt, you know, sometimes we have a sense of feeling almost betrayed when somebody passes, right? Especially if this was like a grandmother figure or a grandfather figure who was very consistent in your life, and then they go, and then you feel like you're all alone, or you feel actually like mad or upset that this person is no longer here, all right? Even though they haven't gone anywhere, like we're all, they're not on this planet anymore, but you guys know what I'm saying. And it's that sense of like, well, I don't want to, kind of being in a funk with the Four of Cups, like, you know, I don't like it here anymore, but I also am just kind of like complaining about it at times, okay? Or just not wanting to. And this person could have been like this as well in their lifetime. They're telling me like they could have been trying to be very consistent, but at times getting very tired or getting very crabby, or, you know, other people trying to do things for them, and they were like, I don't need any help with that. Okay, I've got it. I don't need your help. Like, not accepting help too easily. Somebody who liked to give a lot to others, but maybe had kind of a hard time accepting help. Okay, and you know, something, and if this person did give up at times in life, gave up and then got very depressed or moody about it, they're learning lessons in the spirit world about, you know, seeing something through and being consistent, all right? And I feel this person could have had some like emotional blocks during their lifetime, pile number 2, okay? Like they tried to move on, but it was very difficult for them, and they had a hard time sort of like emotionally untangling themselves from certain people. And it could have been romantic situations too, is what I feel. All right, and I could be describing you as well, pile number 2, right? Because the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. There's the tree, right? There's the apple, there's the tree. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree is what I feel like I'm hearing here. And yeah, so let's go ahead and see what else this person has to say to you. I am standing right next to you. Yeah, oh my gosh. And you know, for some of you guys, I feel like this is a romance, or this was someone, like I said, the younger guy, or someone that you were in love with, and it caused you a great deal of pain and anguish to see this person go. And you could have kind of, you know, this person is saying, I'm standing right next to you. Literally, I'm right here. Like, just look up. I'm right actually here. I'm with you. Like the moon in the sky, I'm with you. And they're saying, I'm standing right next to you. I haven't left your side, okay? Knight of Pentacles, I'm right there next to you. I feel healthy and happy, okay? And I feel like this person's body was kind of, so this could have been an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but somebody who during their lifetime, maybe they, with the 8 of Cups here, they could have gotten sick with some type of ailments that were hard to kind of figure out what it was. And I see that this person could have maybe been in a bad mood because of ill health, okay? And sometimes like when we feel like shit, it's hard for us, we get in a funk about it, and sometimes it gets even harder to diagnose like what it is and why it is. But this person is saying, I'm standing right next to you. I feel healthy and happy now, okay? Since I've moved on from the earth plane and I've been able to heal myself, like I feel so much better physically. You have nothing to feel guilty about. So maybe some of you guys are like, hey, I should have helped this person more. I should have offered more help to them. I should have supported them more. You know, somebody could have been dealing with some mental health stuff too with the 4 of Cups. And I feel like this person is, you know, it's funny with them because they're very consistent about some things, but other things, when it comes to like tending towards themselves, or like physically, kind of, this person gets a little bit like, I don't want that, or don't do that, right? So they're saying, I know you tried to help. I know you tried to step in. You have nothing to feel guilty about. And their mind is healed, their body is healed, and they are standing right next to you. They're like, I am Knight of Pentacles. I am solid. I am stable. I'm standing right next to you. Okay. I'm getting the name Luke right now, or the L names. Okay. And yeah, somebody who it was very hard for them physically, I feel like, to embody like a body. And this is someone that could have passed earlier in their life, like, you know, in their 20s or early 20s or something like that. This could be a friend for some of you too here, I feel, or someone who had a romantic feeling for you, okay? And they're saying, like, you know, maybe you thought, oh, if I just would have helped them or done something or said something. They're saying, you know what, it was my time. And I'm so happy to be out of a body, right? Because being in a body can feel so heavy. Saturn and Pisces, 8 of Cups, like being embodied can feel very, very heavy. And they're able to actually be here for you in a much more stable and grounded way. Knight of Pentacles, now that this person has passed on. We have shift. Yeah, this person is saying, you know, when I passed, it was such a huge shift for me, and I was instantly healed, and I finally understood everything. I'm seeing the initial C and the number 6 here, and the letter M. I'm seeing M6. I'm also seeing the name Cam, okay? And I'm seeing Addie, A-D-Y, or ADG here, and FDG as well. And I feel like this person is saying, you know, once I shifted out of this earth plane, I actually became more stable when I shifted out of it. 888, yeah, coming right out underneath this 8 of Cups. As you focus on all the wonderful things that surround you, you're clearing the path for more positive energy flowing into all areas of your life, creating a place for abundance. I am abundant and happy, okay? And it's like not being so pulled and plagued and held down by some of the things that have held us down before, and experiencing a very stable energy. 8 is a number of being organized, of being with it, of getting after it. I always say it's a number of like organizational power and strength and perseverance, right? With this Knight of Pentacles here, this person is just saying, you know, like leaving the embodiment of the earth plane actually allowed me to experience what I was grasping for, health and a feeling of vitality and being able to stand by the people that I love, okay, is actually like materializing for them now, okay? And we have the orphan. Yeah, so somebody feeling very sad, you know, and I'm the grandmother energy that I was talking about earlier, okay, feeling very sad and upset when someone passed, okay? And I'm getting Cancer energy here too with the 4 of Cups and Cancer, Virgo type energy. And I feel like somebody was very, very, like if this was a grandmother or grandparent, this is somebody that was very, like, provided stability for you. And when this person died, or when they left the earth plane, it was like, what do I have left to hold on to, you know? And feeling very orphaned, okay, pile number 2. And, you know, and especially with Cancer and guilt, like somebody feeling guilty for having left the earth plane, you know, and still wanting to be there for you very much, right? And still wanting to reach out this beautiful hand to you, okay? And especially if you felt like this person was really sick and I should have done more for them and I regret that, this person is saying you have nothing to feel guilty about. It's okay. Like, I am standing right here next to you. You don't have to feel that way anymore. We have reflection. Yeah, a lot of reflection. This person is learning a lot about their emotional nature and reflecting a lot. It says, see all aspects of yourself through the reflection of the one who mirrors your hidden self. Oh my gosh. This person talking about how you two, how your souls are tied and how you mirror each other, okay? Wow, and as you shift and change and grow, this person is able to shift and change and grow. It's like your destinies as souls are tied together in a way, okay? And I'm not talking about twin flame or anything like that. I'm talking about like a promise to evolve together and to work together. That's that reflection, okay? And when a person leaves the earth plane, when you feel that soul tie like that, it feels very like an abandonment, you know, like a large gaping abandonment wound. Pile number 2. We have creativity. Let's get artistic. I love her face. Look at with her tongue out her mouth like that's like Miley Cyrus, so she does that little like blah, like side tongue thing. But yeah, this person saying to shift your energy, get creative, work on the things that you care about and get creative and turn some of that like some of that feeling of why and you know, like going to the depths, the deep experience of the 8 of Cups, the deep emotional experience. Take that and put it into your art. Pile number 2. Be with your art. Help you use your art to help shift you out of that, okay? We have Raven and Shaman. You are a creator. Yes, indeed, creativity. And magician. Use your gifts for good. There is power in your wisdom and words. Connect with the elemental spirits and glide through the void. Glide through the void. Pile number 2. I feel like what amazing words for you. Glide through the void. 8 of Cups is like the void. It's like, where am I going? I can never return. I can never go back to that. I have to let go. Oh, it's so hard to let go. The 4 of Cups. I don't want to let go. I don't want to. It's too hard, right? And the Raven Shaman spirit saying, I will lead you through this. This soul that has crossed over is also saying, I will lead you through the gateway. Glide through the void, okay? Claim your place as the keeper of mysteries. Nice, 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 nice. Pile number 2, the keeper of mysteries. Oh, heart chakra. Yeah. I mean, yeah, like the heart, this person is saying, I feel healthy and happy now. My heart chakra is good. I don't feel like abandoned or left by you or you know, if you felt abandoned or left by this person, they're saying, I'm helping you to work on this heart chakra. I'm working on helping you by standing by your side, by not leaving you, by always. And for those of you that feel a chill on your skin, or you get, you know, the hairs on your arms kind of stand up, or I'm getting the name Dave here too, or the D names. But I feel like if you guys feel that kind of like hair standing up on your arm kind of thing, I feel like some of you could have a brother here that I'm talking about as well. And you feel that energy and it's just kind of like a little draft, or the hairs stand up on your arm, or you feel like a tickle or something. It's that person, okay? If you get a weird tickle that comes out of nowhere, it's that person, okay? It's this person. Pile number 2. It's a sign from them. A little tickle on your toes. Pile number 2. A little tickle on your toes. We have manifest. Manifest your dreams and watch them materialize. Be willing to work on the inside to make manifestations possible. Make your intentions clear. Yeah, do the work on, commit to your inner growth. And don't walk away from it, even if it's uncomfortable. Face it down, right? And see all aspects of yourself, reflection. And this person is leading the path for you. You're like this unique unicorn, you know, bursting free. And this person's got the lantern and they're like, yeah, let's go, you know? And I feel like they're saying here, like, don't feel like you wasted time. Don't feel like you fell behind or anything. Your journey is very powerful, pile number 2. Okay, it's very powerful and it's very loving. And yeah, and this person just wants you to know, like, I can actually be a very powerful ally for you in the spirit world and can help show you the way, okay? So this is still a person who can 888, you know, material plane manifestations and activations. This is still a very powerful person with a strong energy, Knight of Pentacles, who doesn't give up easily now, okay? And they don't want you to either. So let's go ahead and see, what messages does this person have for my pile number 2s, please, Spirit? What messages do they have here? We have the 2 of Swords. Okay, so you could have been thinking about making a decision lately on something. Like, should I stay where I'm at? Should I move forward? And just being stuck a little bit in indecision, wondering, right? Let's see. Can you clarify the 2 of Swords? Can you clarify the 2 of Swords, Spirit? We have the Page of Cups. So something about the heart for sure here, and about, you know, I feel here something that, you know, someone here really relied on the other person, or really was in love with the other person, or there was some like naive sort of just beautiful love energy between you and this person with these 2 cups, and such a pure devotion and love, okay? And I feel like, you know, you just, after this whole thing happened, pile number 2, that you became more in your head than in your heart. And this person is saying with this heart chakra here, you know, don't forget what it felt like to be with one another. Don't forget about that feeling. That's the feeling that you want to manifest. That is what is going to help you glide through the void, okay? The 2 of Swords can kind of be like a void too. It's like, what to do, right? But the 2 of Swords is also peace restored through love, okay? And devotion, all right? And they're saying, if you ever don't know what decision to make in life and you're on the fence about something, go back to our discussions and what we would have said to one another. And like, I feel you can channel this person's energy, pile number 2, because your souls are very tied, and that you can speak to them easily through the heart, okay? And it's almost like, what would they say and what would they do, right? Because that's going to help you figure out what road to take, all right? If you've been thinking lately about taking a different path. We have Strength here. Yeah, so, you know, they're just saying the strength is in the heart, okay? The strength is in the heart chakra, and the bravery too, all right? And strength also talks about consistency and continuing just to put our best efforts forward, even when we feel like we don't want to, even when we get a little bit tired or we feel a little hard done by life, like, we can and we shall overcome, pile number 2, okay? And the strength is in your heart, and this person is in your heart. We have a Lion here too. We could have Leo energy, but, you know, very protective and loving energy. And I feel like there could have been times when you and this person faced off, especially if you were a teenager and they were older. They could have, you know, even though they were very patient and kind, or even if you two were younger, I do feel like, or brother and sister, I do feel like there could have been times when you two kind of faced off against each other or had something to say about it, you know. But you two are both cut from the same stock, pile number 2. Very sturdy, loving people, going from the heart. The heart is the creativity too. It's the most beauty and most creative, okay? It is the source of your manifestations and your will to keep going, pile number 2, and not give up. That's where it's at for you. And we have the 4 of Pentacles, and this person is saying, you know, you guys are going to be reunited again for sure. It's going to be beautiful. And they're saying, you know, when you're like sitting alone or you're by yourself and you kind of just stare off into a distance and you see like a flash of light or you hear something or something tickles you, it's this person, okay? And it's very hard to come through on the earth plane because the earth plane is so dense, but this person has it's like they keep trying. They won't stop trying to come through to you, pile number 2, until you know for a fact that it's them, until you know for sure. And they're saying, I'm standing right next to you. So I feel like if some of you guys are like, yeah, I try to like sense their energy a lot and I try to do that, but I feel like I'm not getting it, you know. I believe in, you know, that our souls are infinite and that this person is with me. I believe that, and I'm trying to pick up on the energy, but sometimes I feel like it isn't coming through. Let's get a card for you on that, pile number 2. We have the Page of Wands. 2 pages, okay? So, I mean, I feel like it's also I feel like sometimes maybe you try to sit for a minute, but you may have a short attention span, pile number 2, okay? Like you may have, it's there and then it's gone, right? You've got like a quickness going on and you sit there for a couple minutes and if it doesn't come, you're like, yeah, and on to the next thing. It didn't work or whatever. So they're saying like, you know, give it a little bit more time, okay? And I also feel like, you know, when you're being creative, right? When you're doing art or you're doing creative things, that's also a time where it's very easy for them to come through because you've kind of dropped the whole like, well, that can't be true, and the whole like questioning, you know, because even if we believe in it, at times we can go, oh, that's far-fetched or whatever. But when you're in your creativity, you're in this kind of a flow. And I also feel like Spirit loves that you're interested in like signs and synchronicities, and you know that you're very alert, that you're becoming, I think it's a thing of becoming alert too. Becoming alert, pile number 2, all right? And I feel like you're like, yeah, I can be alert for 2 minutes, right? I know how you feel, pile number 2. Let's get one more card on that. We've got the Chariot. Yeah, it's a 7, another like card of like blast off, right? And yeah, and I feel like when you're like I would say, first of all, you don't have to sit in just total silence and meditation for 5 hours, okay? And your process of like intuitively feeling spirit is very quick. It's very, you know, it's very dynamic, and it may be when you're actively doing something else that you're like taking a shower and you turn around and, you know, I was watching something on YouTube and I saw someone's name on like a live feed that was commenting, and they had literally had the same name as my grandmother. And there was a couple letters that were off, but I mean, it looked exactly the same. And it caught my attention for a split second. And I was like, whoa, you know, because I saw her name, and then there was this little dancing bear with these hearts all around it. And I was like, oh my God, you know, and sometimes it's the silliest, funny things. Okay. It doesn't have to be just sitting in a forest and staring at a tree and going, all right, come to me, right? It may be while you're doing something and then you turn around and you're like, whoa, you know, and just be open to that, okay? Because your intuition and the way you work with spirit is also just gonna kind of flow with your personality, pile number 2, okay? So thank you so much, my loves, and I hope to see you again real soon. Please give me a like or a share or a comment. I especially love the comments so much, and do let me know if that reading resonated for you. Hope to see you again, pile number 2, and take care. So let's go ahead and move into pile number 3. All right, let's do it. Let's move the other piles for a second too, shall we? We shall. Okay. Pile number 3, welcome to your reading. Today's reading is called Lessons from the Other Side, and we're going to be looking at someone that has passed over in your life, a loved one, a family member, a friend, a sibling, an auntie, whoever it may be that wants to come through today, pile number 3. And we're going to look at what they're learning on the other side and what they would like to tell you, okay? So, interesting reading, and you guys chose the red agate, which I love, and we're just going to use here. So let's dive into the energy. Spirits and angels and guides, please connect me with the souls and the energy of pile number 3's person. I am an open channel. I'm ready and I'm here to receive. So please step forward for my pile number 3's. All right. I feel like Glenda the Good Witch right now, like someone just tapped me on the head with their wand, like doop, boop. Okay, pile number 3. So let's go ahead and see. Let's see. Spirit, what do you have to show me for pile number 3? Okay, I'm getting the name Melinda or the M names that are coming through. I'm getting like a mom. I'm getting, okay, so I'm getting a mom or an aunt figure, like an auntie or a grandmother or a mother figure, or somebody that was like your mother. It could have been a sibling that was like a mother, but I am getting that, I'm getting that energy, okay? Or someone from the mother's side of your family, pile number 3. Let's go ahead and see. I'm also seeing a kitten playing with yarn. So cute. Some of you guys may have had a cat, and they're having fun. I just want you to know, they're like, I'm having fun. Swat, swat, swat is what I see with their paws. They're having fun. Your cat is having fun. Let's see what else here. Okay, I'm also getting like bees or bobs here too. A bee or a bob. I also feel like I'm kind of getting a couple here too. And it could be like an aunt or an uncle. Like, you know, it's almost like Bob and Melinda or B&M or something like that. What else are you trying to, I feel like some like spirits trying to show me a pattern, like a paisley pattern or like a maroon and white or gold or some type of pattern like that on a dress or a curtain. Let's see what else. I also feel like I'm getting earrings or like heart-shaped earrings. I'm also getting kind of like gaudy earrings or like gaudy, you know what I mean? Like I'm seeing white, purple or just white, like heart earrings. Or somebody that could wear gaudy jewelry sometimes. All right. Yeah, I'm also seeing a watch, like a silver small watch that someone would wear. And I'm also feeling like soft skin, okay? Like soft skin, pile number 3. Someone could have told you that, or you told them, or this person had soft skin. So let's get into it, pile number 3, and see who is coming through pile number 3 for the other, from the other side for you, pile number 3. I'm also getting like somebody that, ancestors that have like Italian descent or Eastern European or some type of European descent. Okay, so let's go and see. We have the Knight of Wands. Okay, very passionate, very fiery personality. And yeah, let's go ahead and see what else. We have the 4 of Wands and we have the 10 of Cups. So this is the couple energy that I was getting. And I feel pile number 3, this is somebody talking about your love life, okay? And not just about that. So if you're like, click, buy reading, you know, I don't really want to listen to it, Natalie, or you're already partnered, then if you're already partnered in a beautiful, happy relationship, I feel like this person coming through for you is saying, yay, like we're so happy for you and how amazing, okay? And like, I feel that this couple that's coming through, and it could be grandparents, aunts, uncles, etc., the masculine or the feminine, whoever it was, because the Knight can be masculine or feminine, one of them was like more of a player or a Lothario, or just liked, like I said, I saw like that gaudy jewelry, or somebody that liked attention from men or women, okay, depending on the gender, right? But yeah, I'm seeing somebody who didn't mind that attention, or like fanning the flames of desire, if you will. Kitty, kitty, bang, bang, or something. Or maybe somebody went by the name Kitty or something. But I am getting that kind of energy, okay? Or somebody who just was kind of hard to pin down at times, or was very, like, you know, outgoing, or had a big laugh, or maybe a fire sign here, pile number 3, okay? But I feel like this spirit is actually, and I'm seeing someone with tan skin here who likes to talk with their hands. And I feel like this spirit is talking about how, I'm also seeing a masculine energy that has their hair slicked back, wearing a white shirt, that likes to talk with their hands, and has, that talks kind of quickly too. Okay, pile number 3. And I'm like, hey, can you slow down? And I feel like pile number 3, this person is coming through to talk with you about like your love life and your happiness, pile number 3, okay? And also like a message about not running from your happiness. When you find something that really makes you feel at home in the world and gives you a sense of peace and stability, and like, don't think that something is too good to be true and it couldn't possibly be true, because, you know, or that kind of self-sabotaging thing, that when we finally find something really beautiful in our life, that we run from it, okay? Or this could be somebody who, you know, when I saw this couple, like that they were married or together, and then one of them was gone a lot, or one of them could have cheated, or, you know, somebody is learning lessons in heaven about not sabotaging, you know, the good in their life, about not looking a gift horse in the eye. Have you ever heard that saying before? Don't look a gift horse in the eye, right? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it cha-cha. I think that's a book. I heard somebody say that before. But anyway, it's like, you know, somebody who's living their life on the road, or is traveling a lot, or very busy, and may not have had, you know, time to attend to the home. Yet at the same time, they had a beautiful family and a beautiful home, okay? And, you know, maybe not really like appreciating that, or maybe taking that for granted a little bit, okay? And for the female energy that was coming through, I feel like, you know, the mother energy, etc., that I was seeing, talking about how, you know, don't repeat some of the mistakes that I did, in the sense of, you know, you deserve a lot of happiness in your life. Don't sacrifice, you know, what it is that you want. And you know, there's this whole thing of independence versus, you know, like partnered bliss. I gotta be honest, pile number 3, with what I'm getting. There's like, you know, this whole thing of like, do I run from that? Do I go towards that? Will I be satisfied with that? Okay, and you know, and I feel like this person is saying, you know, I didn't know how good I had it. I don't know why. I felt like I had to keep running from it. I'm also getting the energy of Las Vegas. If some of you have family there, or you have a person that lives there right now, or you're somehow connected to that city. But, you know, like, why, when you have such a beautiful connection with someone, like, why would we run from that? Why would do we think we're gonna grow bored with it? Do we have a problem committing to things? You know, what is it, right? And I feel like this spirit really wants to draw your attention to the fact that they didn't even know how good they had it. They were very restless being embodied as a soul. And it's like they always felt like they had to get somewhere or go somewhere. And they didn't realize that they could just be happy where they're at and like be content. And, you know, and I think that it caused them to probably get into a little bit of trouble, pile number 3, okay? And they're saying here, believe in yourself, you can do it. Take the leap of faith, okay? And to me, also the Knight of Wands to me is also like the athlete. So somebody here could have been an athlete, or it could have been, you know, like very physical, or done some daredevil things, or, you know, been that person that was like, yeah, I'll try that. I'll go skydiving. I'll jump, you know, whatever it is, right? Pile number 3. But they're saying, believe in yourself, you can do it. And it's not a matter of just saying, you know, can I only have this or can I only have that? No, it's saying like, go after your dreams, go after what you want. Don't, you know, and also too, I feel some of you may have a mother figure here is saying, you know, taking care of the home. Like I had visions and goals of my own that I really wanted to pursue, but instead, you know, I put my energy into the family, and that's cool because I was very happy. But also, like, I feel this spirit is saying you're very independent, pile number 3, and you're very fiery and you can do it, okay? And they're saying you can really have it all. Go for it, okay? Believe in yourself. If only I had known then what I know now, I would have lived differently. Yeah, if I would have known that like I could, you know, pursue my dreams and have a beautiful family, if I would have known that I could have, you know, still had a lot of fun and channeled my energy into some type of sport or enjoying myself while still staying committed to my family and not running away from that, right? I feel like there's definitely those energies going on in this reading. They're saying if only would I have known what I had, I would have lived differently and I wouldn't have, you know, like had regrets or been like, why, you know, questioning. And they're saying here, 10 of Cups, oh my God, when this person transitioned, oh, they were, oh my God, and look at the couple, look at them together. Oh, I'm gonna cry, pile number 3. Here's the couple I was talking about. There's Bob and Melinda, or B&M as I was saying, or the couple here, look at them. And this card said, I was met by so many loving people. And I feel like this person is saying, believe in yourself, you can do it. If you're trying to put yourself out there again, pile number 3, you want to believe in love. You want to believe that that's possible for you. And this person is saying, you know, they might have experienced, it's a general reading, so I'm getting pulled, but I feel like some people are coming through saying, you know, their marriage was the most important thing to them. And other people saying, I should have known that my family and my marriage was the most important thing to me. All right. And some people saying, I wish, you know, that was still important to me, but I wish I would have done the things. I wish I would have had more confidence to do what I wanted to do. Right. So take it as it resonates, pile number 3, but you know, whatever side of the fence you fall on there. And, you know, since there's 2 people coming through, both may have different perspectives on that. But, you know, at the end of the day, 10 of Cups, a huge reconciliation, a huge hug, a huge amount of love, saying I was met by so many loving people. And if you were wondering, like, if your parents were divorced and they passed, or your grandparents separated, like, you know, all was forgiven. When they both got to the other side, pile number 3, all was forgiven, and they met each other in total love, okay? Total love. So many hugs, so many like tears and hugs. And how do we do a spirit hug, and how do we cry when we're not in in a body, right? And yeah, this person's saying, if I only knew how good I had it, if I only knew how, like, compared to others, like, and not just compared to others, but just if I would have known, I would have acted a lot differently than I did. I feel like this person is saying alchemy. They're saying, believe in yourself and you can do it. You have both sides to you, pile number 3. You have that independent, fierce side where you can believe in yourself and go out and do it. but you also deeply care about others. And yes, you can be in a committed partnership, and you have what it takes to be, you know, not just like, maybe some of you are not really looking for a love relationship right now, but you have the tools necessary to, you know, to make that happen. You're the right mix of both of these people. I feel you're not this and you're not that. You're flowing in the middle there. You're taking both views and you're integrating them, okay? We have card number 25, I am intelligent. They're saying, man, if I only knew now what I knew then, I would have behaved in a much more intelligent manner, and I wouldn't have been so reckless, okay? They're saying you have the great ability to take in and process information on both conscious and subconscious levels. Your curiosity is endless, and your desire to dive deep into the variety of subjects will bring you an immense awareness of the world. Card 25. Okay, yeah, so this person is learning so much about integrating two views and two realities, and how we can live in endless curiosity, diving deep into a variety of things. If somebody they felt like, oh, I'm only a mother, that's the only thing I did, and I wish I would have had some other experiences, right? This person in the afterlife is getting to experience a variety of things on multiple levels in multiple timelines, right? And they're getting the experiences that they didn't get to have on the earth plane. They're getting that on the other side, okay? So if you felt like this person passed away and they had unlived dreams or unexpressed desires, they are getting to satisfy that curiosity now. And they're saying you're smart enough, pile number 3, to integrate both of these viewpoints, okay? And be very happy. We have the Mask. Okay, yeah, it's like somebody who was saying, you know, I didn't live my life to the fullest. I should have realized what I had, or I should have taken more risks and trusted myself to do that, okay? But somebody here is saying, you know, during my lifetime, I didn't take full advantage of being embodied and experiencing all that there was to do, but now I am seeing how that fits into my soul, and you know, and I'm so happy now. I get it. The masks are off, okay? We have angels. There are angels surrounding, guiding, and protecting you. This person, even in spirit, I feel like for those of you in pile number 3 that do like to travel or do things, or this was a mother and they worried, or a grandmother and they worried about your safety and how you were doing, I feel like this person still sends the angels after you, pile number 3, to be like, tell pile number 3 to be careful, right? Still praying for you, still watching over you and praying for you from the other side, all right? And it doesn't matter how old you are, right? Like this person, I still feels like they pray for you all the time. We have celebration. Wow. And this is the 4 of Wands. And I feel like, oh, wow, celebrate your achievements. You are truly a gift to the universe. Oh my God. They're saying, you know, you're so much smarter than I was at my age, right? So at 25, so if you're close to the age of 25 and this person at 25, or you compare both of you at 25, I feel like this person is saying you're so much more worldly than me and accomplished in a lot of ways, and you have like total curiosity. And I feel like this person is saying, I admire you. I admire you for who you are. Pile number 3. Ooh, we have dragonfly and magic. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. Yeah, I feel like this person is much more spiritually aware now, and they have courageously let go of the past, and they are moving forward with courage. Okay, pile number 3, like they've grown to be anything that held them back, or where they felt like they couldn't truly be themselves during their earth lifetime. This person is transcending that now on the other side. Like they're a lot freer to kind of be who they are and embrace their transformation. And every time you achieve something and you do something, this person is celebrating you and is pointing it out to the angels. Look at what my baby did. Look at what, you know, Look at what my niece did. Look at what my granddaughter did or my grandchild did, right? Like, look at them. I feel like this person, you know, they're like, I want to have a parade for you. Pile number 3. We have authority, card number 10. The frequency of authority reminds us that true authority is powerful, direct, and realized, yet receptive, loving, and wise. So this person learning about the alchemy of authority and how, you know, yin and yang. They're learning about sovereignty and yin and yang and the balancing of those energies, okay? And they're like, kudos to you, pile number 3. Hats off to you because you already get it, okay? You already get it. And we have weather and natural events, card number 9. What is urgent in your life? What is making you feel overwhelmed and is out of your control? Are you worried about how you will survive a major change? Okay. So yeah, you're going through a major, this reminds me of the tower here, and I see the word blessing in the background here, okay? So sometimes when we're in a tower moment, it can feel very overwhelming, and it can feel like, oh my God, I don't know where this is going, right? But this person is saying, believe in yourself, you can do it. So if you're going through a massive change right now, pile number 3, or maybe some of you are thinking about moving or getting married or getting yourself back out there again in the dating pool, or you've got some major shifts happening in your relationships right now. This person is saying, you know, I'm seeing the word bleeding here too. And, you know, I feel like a lot of times in the past, pile number 3, like the way that you've grown, it hasn't always been easy, all right? It may look easy to other people. It may look like pile number 3 knows what they're doing. They've got it all figured out. It hasn't always, there's internal storms. There's turmoil within you at times where you're like, do I live my life this way or do I live my life that way? And I think it comes from this whole thing that I was talking about that's in your ancestor line, okay? In your ancestry, and that it is whole, how should I live my life? What's beneficial? Where should I go? What should I do? How much should I actually sacrifice for others, for my own for their happiness versus my own happiness, right? And sometimes there's just events that come up in our life that force us to actually change and move and grow, okay? And at the time, it can feel very jarring, Knight of Wands, but, you know, at the end of the day, it's for our benefit to kind of rip that mask off and see things for what they are. Then you won't have regrets when it's your time to pass, pile number 3. You're not going to wish that you would have lived your life in a different way, okay? And I want to go ahead and see here. Also, you guys may be into weather. I know I love watching like the Weather Channel. I love like watching those tornado chasers and stuff like that. So interesting, right? Natural events. Someone here could have passed in a very freaky accident or weird event as well here too, with this Knight of Wands and this natural event or weather related event, okay? But let's go ahead and see. What is this person's message for my pile number 3s, please? We have 3 of Cups. Celebration. What is going on, pile number 3? Are you guys, what are you doing? Did you believe in yourself? You can do it. What record did you set? What record did you break? What major life celebration is happening for you right now? I mean, this is it, right? I feel like they're saying, we're so proud of you. You integrate so much emotionally, and you stay so connected emotionally and from a space of love and connection. And they're like, kudos to you, you know? I feel like they are very proud of you. That's the energy here. Like, I feel if they have friends in spirit, they're like, look at our niece or grandchild or daughter or son, look at them, they are so good, like they're doing so good. I feel like we have the Prince of Pentacles or we have the Knight of Pentacles, and so yeah, they're saying, you know, you actually think about things before you do them, and you make sure that you're really invested in something before you go and do it, and you take your time instead of rushing into things. And you know, also the Knight of Pentacles is kind of like living by your senses, like living by your physical senses. Does it feel good? Because if it doesn't feel good, then I'm not going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to be careful about what I commit to and just not go like recklessly into things, okay? We have the Hermit here. So if you guys have been, I also feel maybe you guys have had some, maybe the celebration isn't so much a like plaque or an award, but it's more of like an internal, you know, coming into wholeness of the self, understanding more of who you are, valuing your effort and energy and what you help others achieve and figure out as well here too. The Hermit energy, and I am intelligent, absolutely. Also authority with the Hermit. Know thyself, right? That is know thyself. And I feel like this, with the Mask energy here, this person is saying, yeah, the reason we're happy for you is because you really think about what you're committing to, and you also are learning about yourself. And that makes us really, really proud. And you're quite an advanced soul. And I feel like they're saying your progress was so much quicker than ours because we feel like you committed to the process earlier in life, okay, and did the work with the Knight of Pentacles, doing the work, not giving up, okay? Let's go ahead and see what else here do they have to tell you. Queen of Swords, okay. So yeah, they're saying here that especially some of you guys that are dating or wanting to meet someone new or talking about how things move slowly at times, and you think long and hard before you start dumping effort into something, and that sometimes when somebody acts a fool that you're like, no way, right? Like you live with a lot more authority in your life, okay? Because you could have seen this person going through a lot because of the decisions that they made. And so you guys are very decisive and clear-headed, demonstrating a lot of authority, right? But I also feel like they're saying here, like, be soft, be loving, and be connected to your heart. And for those of you that have felt alone, or you've been through a divorce, or you wondered, is there anybody I'm ever gonna meet? Like, am I just not suited to have a relationship? I feel like they're saying, you know, it's happening. It's gonna happen for you, pile number 3, okay? And the right person is going to love like your intelligence, your wit, your humor, you know, how you are very careful about what you commit to, and so your commitments mean a lot, all right? And the right person is really gonna love that, is really gonna eat that up, okay? We have the 7 of Pentacles here. So they're saying, like, don't fear, okay? We're actually celebrating. If you feel like you've been failing at something with the 7 of Pentacles, or you've been kind of in a dark night of the soul, especially when it comes to relationship or life purpose, I feel like this soul that has passed is telling you, we are actually celebrating you because you know more of what you want and what you do and don't want to put your energy into. And that is a huge win. That is a huge win for you knowing and understanding, all right? And they're saying, don't feel like a failure and don't feel like you're alone, because we send the angels every day to stand with you and be with you, okay? And 2 of Pentacles is on the bottom of the deck, pile number 3. So it's all about integration. Like I said, those 2 different viewpoints of freedom versus relationship, and kind of how do we integrate that, and what is the right balance point for you. And you know, it takes a little bit to figure that out at times, and to not just to figure it out, but to feel it in our heart. It takes a minute. And also, you know, they're saying here that just not any person is for you. Like, you're a very advanced soul with the Hermit. You learn quickly. You're very intelligent. You're the Queen of Swords, okay? And you're very careful about what you put your energy into these days. And so just not anyone is going to like you know, it's a special person. And for those of you that are partnered, that do have that special person in your life, there's a huge celebration going on for you right now. And, you know, your like ability to just take the leap and jump in is what has gotten you to where you are today, pile number 3. So thank you so much, my loves. I hope to see you again soon, pile number 3. Everyone take care on your path. See you again.